Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, traders. Hello, good day. Sorry about that. I had a little call come in right as we were going online here. How's everybody doing? Craftsman, how are you? Hope you guys are well. Oh yeah. Well, I did say that we would pump into the fucking weekly close, right? And they pumped into the weekly close. They didn't quite close it above where they needed to, but they did have an aggressive pump into it. So this isn't the biggest sell signal, but I still will take short positions if we see if they lose again. Hope you guys are well. London streams too, yeah, man. Might as well, right? I might go back to just doing it on Discord after, but I don't know. For now, we'll just keep it open, man. Just trying to grow this channel, right, and grow the community here a little bit. Let's have a look at this thing. Man, this is right. Fucking harder now with my monitor out to lunch. Today, no news. So no news today. Okay. Good enough. Apologies here. Just doing one more. Just had a couple bookings come in. Need to check it out. Music level's okay. You like more having like exclusive London sessions? We'll probably honestly do once this community grows big enough, we'll probably do exclusive New York sessions is what we'll do, because that's the bigger one. Ahoy, hoy. What's up, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. What are we looking at on charts? Well, we got Bitcoin here, and we got the ES here, and we got NQ here, and then we have the Russell here. We were going to probably talk about Bitcoin a little bit because it's in a pretty interesting area. If we look at the weekly here. So this was the level that it needed to close below, right? For the weekly. It's really kind of this. They closed above it. Kind of closed right at it. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt here. Hella bullish, yeah. Yeah, that buy into the weekly close was kind of bullish. If they didn't have that buyback yesterday, I would have been shorting the shit out of this market. But since they had that big buyback, pretty bullish. But if they didn't, like if they closed that down here, where they were yesterday, you know, if they didn't have this pump yesterday and they just closed it down here, this would not be bullish. This would be very, very bearish. But since they had this pump, you know, I did say this in the Discord, right? No. Bring it up here in the Discord. See it here. Right here, man. Yesterday. I think we pump into the weekly close. You know what I mean? I said that yesterday when we were falling apart. I think we pump into the weekly close, boys. So, you know, as long as they're holding, as long as they're holding above this area, 109 to 108, as long as they hold above that, or even like the lower end of it, if they hold above it, we're headed much higher. So the higher, on the higher time frame, the targets here are 130, 131 would be the first stop. So I've taken 5% of the portfolio off. 5% at the highs. Basically around here. I'll take another maybe 5 or 10% here. And then up into the 50s, 60s, I'll take another 15% off or something like that. And then if we do get up into like 200s, then I'll take another chunk off for sure. Am I using leverage? I do leverage trading. I mainly trade on the futures, right? So I have the Bitcoin futures here. I can do leverage though. Like I do have my Bybit account here too. I had it open here because I was gonna take a hedge short on my positions. Like on my like I was all just getting ready for to take a short, but it didn't pan out, or it didn't give me a setup for a short, so didn't take a short. But yeah, I was gonna take a hedge short against my spot positions. And the hedge short would have been leveraged for sure. Would have probably been a $500 risk try, something like that, 500 or $1,000 risk, because I would be trying to like hedge my fucking whole portfolio that I have. Just in case though, you know what I mean? You never know. If we do dump it to like 70k again or something, I'd like to be involved in a short to protect some of my profits, right? Appreciate that follow. Was it you, date guy? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I usually for the New York stream, usually not to, or for the London session stream, usually not here for very long, just for the open, and then I'll leave. And then for New York, I'm usually here for like 3 hours or 4 hours. And then most people will come out during New York. Right now, Craftsman's here. He's here all the time. But there's probably like 5 to 10 people that trade here. We all it's just a trading community, you know what I mean? We all just trade price action. Yeah, I'm in Bali, so it's similar, right, for me. Well, New York Open is at like 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is when I'll be here, and I can't stay awake past like 10:30 or 11. So, oh, you were just in Bali? Yeah, traffic's a little crazy, but honestly, traffic is the only bad part about it, man. Everything else is fucking great. I love it. I have a villa rental business here. It's good. See you soon, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Apologies here, guys. I'm dealing with some shit here. Fuck is this guy's name? OLEH. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be shorting Bitcoin, man. Really, it doesn't look like it, you know? Let's have a quick look at ES too. So let's have a look at ES too, man. Hanging in here, you know. This area is tested already. I think we're just going to new highs. I think we're just going to new highs, boys. Really, it's kind of just looking like that. It's looking just like new highs, man. Fucking pump this was, Jesus. Fucking slow grind up. If we do if we do pull back below this, it'd probably be okay. Even this, because on the higher time frame, it just looks like we're pushing into a tested area, right? Look at the daily here. Yeah, the next thing up, this can reject up here. Oops. This can reject up here for sure. It's over here. It's at the top of it too. So that's kind of the area we're interested in shorting. They didn't quite get to the gap close, so kind of interesting down there. Just touching the top of this. All right. And quite good. I would like to see them get this gap close. Gaining the hourly. Let's see. We shall see, guys. Bitcoin looking pretty good though, man. Honestly, I was pretty happy to see them blast it, you know. though. What do you guys think, man? What are we thinking here, man? I'm thinking Bitcoin to like fucking 150, man, is what I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking about now. That's all I care about. I was looking to short this, but after the move that we had, I don't think. I think now it's just higher. That's it. And I think all markets higher. ES is coming into like a little bit of a zone here. It's 4 hour. Yeah, they closed pretty good, but they still did have a close below, right? Like this was the area that they on the weekly. So, but they closed with strength into it. Would have been nice if they closed the weekly up here, but it's okay. They sold it off and then they pumped into it. So usually that means more higher, you know what I mean? Even if they just make a new high and then if they dump it from there, maybe you never know, right? We can see. But really, I think at this point, I think it's just more higher, man. Just more. Glad I only took a 5% BT. I think we're headed there. 111 again. Probably take another 5%, like up into this area, up into. I like to get to like 120 or something like that. You know, closer to this. You still have your long, Crossman? Your levered long? I know you said you took a long. You still have it? Good. Honestly, hold that one, man. Even if you get stopped out, just hold it. We're on the verge of a... Oh, stopped out in profit. Fuck. Get him next time, right? Get him next time, man. Yeah, I think it's just going to be more up into this range here. For ES, I think it's just more up into this range. I think it's just long. Everything's going to be long for a bit. What gold? Gold look like? Did present a setup for a short on gold. You know, even gold, it's like pushing into tested areas already again. You know, they're pushing into areas that are tested, right? Might see a pullback here, a new low on a new 4 hour low, maybe on gold. Maybe. It did take the liquidity, but these are tested areas, man. So like you would think that they're gonna just push this. I think they're gonna push this higher too. Really not too exciting here. Too much to talk about. Just kind of sit back and wait, really. London Open, not even too exciting. Slow grinder. A slow grinder. Just a slow grind up. Everything just a slow grind up. Gonna be kind of a slow session, man. I don't think there's gonna be too much going on, not too much opportunity right now. Need to wait until, you know, it's just until higher, man. Like there's nothing here. You need to wait until up here for ES. Not too much. Any of you guys have any questions? You guys want me to break down any charts real quick? I won't be on here for very much longer, like maybe another 15 minutes. And then I'll be back for New York Open. D-Mart? Let's check it out. Let's check it out together. D-Mart. This, yeah. Weekly hold. I like how they gained the weekly here. This is good until here. This is good until there. Another 16% up at least. They held here, you know. So, what I would do is I would take one PT there and one PT for new highs, and then even one runner. Let's look at the daily. Nice gap close here, yeah. So this would be the first area of this. I would take a front run of it. This is the monthly move that made the high. So I would take it there, 48, just ahead of 48. I would take one there, and then like half the position there I would take off, and then I would take another one here and then leave a little bit for a runner that you just never close. Taka Chemicals, yeah. All right. It looks a little bit more rough. I don't love it. Maybe a little bit of a reverse rally, but these guys lost significant. The play would have been a short this. Easy to say that now, but yeah, this is I don't know. I don't really love this one. They're gaining the daily. Look, get something out of it. This is coming into kind of resistance zone right now, right? So if they can get back above this, you know, this is a major resistance zone, right? Like when they fell apart here. So they fell apart here, left a big gap. So they need to get back above that. If they get back above that, it's kind of smooth sailing because everything's tested. So, but this is going to be a significant challenge, I think. So like, watch out for this. You know what I mean? Just be careful on this one, because if they don't get it back above that, it's okay to long. Like if you longed it down here, it's fine. But if you're looking to get into this now, you're looking to long it at resistance. So I would wait for it to get back above this and have like significant closes above, and then buy something down here like this, and then that's where you want to get in, something like that. But this is kind of a big area that I would be looking at. It's the move that made the high and the significant fair value gap there where they fell apart. So you need to wait, you know what I mean, on this one. See what they do. Like all they did was take liquidity, and they're pushing into like tested zones too, right? So this one could slide. It could slide down to here, down below that. Yeah, like they took liquidity in a tested zone, right? So took liquidity where they've already taken liquidity. So yeah, on that one, I would kind of pass on that one. There's just better things to trade. INFY. India, let's go. India, let's go, man. Let's go, India. India. All right. So the weekly is here, right? They need to get back above. You have this one from 1423. It's a good entry. Pretty good entry. So they did gain the daily. This one actually looks pretty good. They gain the daily aggressively here, right? Aggressive gain from right here. This is the weekly. So if they gain that, we're looking pretty good. So you'd be looking pretty good until here. I think here. Yeah, I would think here. That's been tested. The top of it has been tested also. This hasn't. So right here. So yeah, you'd be good until here, I would think. And then there, you don't know, right? To see. There could be good too, but I would be riding the stop up to here. Or like maybe below this, and give it a chance to bounce that. This is the PT though. The PT is right here, right above this. As soon as they sweep liquidity, taking one PT already. Yeah, take your next one up here. This can reject though too. They can reject that because there is a gap here. But they did kind of test that already right here, right on the way down. So this would just be gaining the weekly. So if they gain the weekly and hold it, then you know what's up. The next thing is this. This is a good re-add spot. Yeah, man, no worries. I think I'm gonna leave it there, man. There's super low volume here on London, so it doesn't look very good right now. You know, I'll just kind of take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll come back for New York. I'll be back around 8 o'clock, and we can talk about New York. See what happens. I kind of have a feeling it's going to be kind of a dead market today. You know, there's no news. You know, it's just like everything's like grinding slowly higher. You know, we'll see. All right, we'll catch you guys later on. Thanks for stopping in, all. We'll talk to you soon.